In this video, I'm going to be discussing how much taxpayer funding is being spent on boroughs of sanctuary and other sanctuary schemes. To reiterate, the new trendy term for asylum seekers, many of which are economic male migrants living in hotels, is sanctuary seekers, and councils around the UK have been quietly operating boroughs of sanctuary. We also have schools of sanctuary, we have groups of sanctuary, we have universities of sanctuary. Anything that wants to be a place of sanctuary basically can, if it adheres to a scheme run by City of Sanctuary UK, that's a charity. So what places, boroughs are doing this? Well, I've got a sample. This is mostly from London, basically because they were some of the easiest to find. Lewisham, for instance, is the first UK borough of sanctuary. And it says, we welcome those fleeing violence and persecution in their own countries and protect the rights of all migrants, asylum seekers and refugees. And this year it's offered grants of up to £1,500 to support new arrivals, funding 18 projects relating to the key borough of sanctuary objectives. And two of the successful projects include Pilates lessons for sanctuary seekers and a sanctuary choir. Next up, we've got Islington Council, which blocked me on X when I pointed out its schemes. So it became a borough of sanctuary in 2023, and this year it awarded £510,000 in funding to 20 inspiring community-led projects. So one was support for 800 women in 1 year with legal advice, English classes and leadership development by women for refugee women, and holistic support from the Islington Centre for Refugees and Migrants. Then there's Wandsworth Council, which became a borough of sanctuary last year. So it seems to spend a little bit less than Islington, but still fairly sizable amounts. The council awards grants of up to £2,000 for Refugee Week, as well as grants of up to £10,000 to groups working with refugees and asylum seekers. And those who have received funding include Care for Calais, an art therapy group, and an organisation wanting to refurbish and distribute 100 laptops to asylum seekers and refugees across the borough and provide digital training to recipients. It also has a migration forum and a sanctuary strategy. Then you've got the Roundhouse Theatre, because we have theatres of sanctuary. In 2023, taxpayers were charged £1.5 million for the Roundhouse, and this is a music and theatre venue in Camden in North London. And it proudly announced in June this year that it had been recognised as a theatre of sanctuary. And it said that we're using our stages, our spaces and our platform to challenge narratives, celebrate lived experience, and make sure young people seeking sanctuary feel truly seen, heard and supported right here in Camden. And one of the theatre's funders is the Paul Hamlyn Foundation. Very interesting, because the Paul Hamlyn Foundation also funds City of Sanctuary UK, the whole charity spearheading the whole of these projects. And the Paul Hamlyn Foundation also received £1.4 million from taxpayers between 2020 to 23. Quite interesting, I think. Then you've got Tara Theatre. So this received £327,000 in government grants between 2020 to 22, and it became a theatre of sanctuary in 2023. And a press release explained that this highlighted Tara Theatre's commitment to using theatre, artistry and creativity to reach across social, cultural and geopolitical divides. Tara Theatre, another organisation that's blocked me, creates politically charged, innovative theatre exploring the world through the South Asian lens. This is really just the tip of the iceberg. Wales spent 55 million becoming a nation of sanctuary. Lewis Brackpool, who is working for Restore UK, that's Rupert Lowe's big political project at the moment. He is submitting tens, I think 60 was the last count, of freedom of information requests to find out about the extent of spending on boroughs of sanctuary. I think it's undemocratic. We're already spending billions per year on accommodation for asylum seekers. There's also a lot of funding going on asylum projects at universities. People will not know about them, but I've seen a lot of them doing my research. The spending is out of control, and councils have no business deciding this for taxpayers. No one knows about these sanctuary cities. We're getting the worst ideas from the US. Well, this is just a sample, and we will be finding out even more soon.